Welcome back, Pathfinder Nation, for another week here in our virtual world of Pathfinder. I hope everybody had a great weekend, that you got rested up, that really recharged. That first week back from spring break, we got recharged. We're ready to go. We have a short week this week. It's leading up to our Derby weekend. As you know, there's no school this Friday. So short 4 days. We'll make sure we get the most out of it, and that we're working hard each and every day. Big announcement that we need to kind of make and make sure everybody's on the same page is our KSA testing, which will begin on Tuesday, May the 5th. The KSA test is mandated by the Kentucky Department of Education for all 10th and 11th graders, and it's an in-person test. 11th graders are going to test on May 5, 6, 7, and 10th graders will test on May 8, 11, 12, 13, and 14. You and your student, everyone, should have received a communication from Ms. Frosch regarding your scheduled time for in-person testing, and another communication will go out again this week to ensure that we're all on the same page. If you have not received a communication, you're in 10th and 11th grade, you need to reach out to Ms. Frosch and make sure that you get that taken care of prior to the end of this week, because when we get back, a lot of things going on. Want to make sure we get everybody here. As I mentioned before, KSA testing is required by the state. It's required by Pathfinder. So you have to come in person and take those those important tests in 10th and 11th grade. We're also going to open up another 2-week night school session that's also going to start next week. So we're going to do May 5th, 6th, 7th, 12th, 13th, and 14th from 4 to 7, our normal night school protocol. So we're going to have each core content available: math, English, science, and social studies. And of course, if you need to work on credit recovery, that's available as well. But if you're needing to play catch up, if you're needing to get some extra assistance with anything in any specific class that's in the core content, we're available to help you with that. We wanted to open up some time for 2 weeks for folks who still needed assistance, trying to catch up, trying to make sure you got across the finish line on May the 22nd, which is our last day of school. So hopefully that will help. Okay, so that'll start next week. We'll send out more information about that, put that in our connections advisory rooms this week, so you can see and make sure that you know those are available for you. Encourage all students, if you need it, to attend those last 6 night school nights. Okay, I think those will be very helpful to folks. Also, class of 26, want to make sure you're all up to date on graduation. As you know, our graduation is Saturday, May 23rd, Broadbent Arena at 4:30. We've already sent out information about cap and gowns, and we've sent out information about making sure everything is completed to be able to walk at graduation. So seniors, you should know what you need to do. You should know what needs to happen. So be working on that, be thinking about it. Make sure you communicate with your senior counselor if you need to. We're here to help you kind of get across the finish line. Obviously, we want everybody to make it, everybody get across, enjoy that Saturday at Broadbent. But you have to be able to kind of work through some things to make sure you do that. There's also practice for graduation, which is on May the 20th, which is a Wednesday, the day after election day out there on Tuesday. So I think that's at 1:30. So obviously, you know, we'll make sure everybody gets to practice. Everybody goes through everything on that Wednesday, and then you'll be good to go and know exactly what to expect on Saturday, the 23rd. So lots of information going out about graduation. If you're a class of 26 student, those are going out. We also want to let everybody know we've already had well over 200 students order cap and gowns. We know we're going to have a nice size ceremony, which is great, and we're excited about it. So we look forward to that. Continue to give you updates about that in my update as we can kind of keep moving forward. Also, I want to let folks know that our enrollment is open for Pathfinder for the 26-27 school year. Applications are available on our website for anybody that would like to give that information, anyone who's interested in Pathfinder. One announcement is that if you are a current Pathfinder student, you do not need to reapply. Okay, so we've had a group of students who have reapplied again, and I think you're just thinking you need to apply every year. You don't have to. Once you're accepted, you're one of our students, so you don't need to reapply. So that's one important announcement to make. But we've had over 200 applicants already for next school year, and that list continues to grow. So we're excited about the popularity of the school and know that we have a lot of interest kind of as we move into the summer, and we'll continue to take students. So anybody has any questions about applying, or anybody reaches out to you and says, how do we get into Pathfinder, refer them to our website. That'll take care of it and get everybody on the same page. Last thing I want to say here in this particular update, and like I said, this 4-day week, we have 18, I think I counted them up, 18 school days left prior to our last day of school on May the 22nd. We do not have school on May 1st. We do not have school on May the 19th. So those 2 days are days that are off completely for students and staff. So 18 school days left. We need you to work hard each and every day. A lot of you have done a ton of work this school year. You want to finish strong and make sure you go into the summer on a really positive, good note. Those of you graduating, obviously, that's a big deal. But those of you coming back to us, you want to be able to go into the summer and come back into the fall in good standing and making sure that things are moving in the right direction. So if you need anything at all, obviously reach out to the school. We're available starting next week, 6 nights for night school to finish off the school year. So lots of opportunity to catch up, lots of opportunity to get questions answered, to get help with everything. So don't hesitate to reach out if you need any assistance or if you have any questions. I hope everybody has a great week. Take care.